few weeks ago, God started talking to me about something situational that He's going to be sending. I'm not going to talk about the situation because I haven't really been told to talk about it. I've spoken about it with the body, and I've talked about a few details on a video, but it's not really important what He's going to send. What's important is that He's speaking to me about sending judgment, and that the solution to that is always to return to Him. Always to return to Him, seek His face, humble yourself, repent, get in close with Him, and know that you're in Him. That's the only thing that matters, is to know that you're in Him. Not because of some delusion in counterfeit Christianity, but to know that you're in Him because He is testifying that you're in Him. A little while ago, He started calling me back in and speaking to me about testing, a time of testing. Okay, so oftentimes when God speaks with me, He unveils or unfolds the picture of what it is that He is doing. And He talks with me when it's appropriate for Him to let me know what it is that He's going to do. And I think that part of the reason He does this is to keep me, well, first of all, He reveals things in season and in His timing, but also to keep me listening for Him. Otherwise, if He said, I'm going to do this, this, and this, what people do, and this is a tendency for people to just go off and do their own thing and speak their own thing and go and tell people, hey, blah, 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 and take that for themselves, for their own glory. But this is part of the way that He's taught me to stay in step. And I will admit that that was a temptation at one time, but I absolutely have learned that I have to stay with Him and not fill in the gaps. So today what He's telling me is that there will be a time of testing. Now there will be situational tests, and there will also be people that will be in your life, that will be introduced into your life, or maybe they're already there. And what I keep hearing about that is wolves in sheep's clothing. They might be in your own family. They might be the people closest to you. So you need to be on guard. And what I understand is that we need to be making sure that we are following Him, that we're not being influenced by any human being to go and participate in behaviors or ideologies that did not come from Him. Wolves in sheep's clothing. Please remember that. This is what I understand. Judgment is coming. A time of testing is coming. I don't believe these messages are mutually exclusive. I believe that in that judgment, that there will be a time of testing. So you need to be very careful and very discerning about who you're listening to, because when that judgment comes, people are going to have all kinds of narratives. False prophets are going to arise. They're going to be telling you what this means. They're going to put it into their counterfeit Christian narrative. That was definitely something that He spoke to me about when He first started this message. Not today, but a few weeks ago. Wolves in sheep's clothing. Please remember that. My suggestion to you has always been to go and clean up your YouTube channel. Don't sit here entertaining yourself on YouTube or anywhere else, social media, anywhere else. Clean it up. Go through it with God and ask Him, should I be listening to any of these people? Who are yours? If they have something to gain from you, you need to be questioning it. I don't have anything to gain from you. I'm the one who takes the hit. I get messages, nasty messages. So I'm the one who takes the hit in order to bring a message to you. And it's always been that way with God's prophets. Please go and discern with God. Test the Spirit. Remember what John said. Test the Spirit and make sure that you understand whether they're from God, because not everyone is. Not everyone who's claiming that they are from Him. I don't really have much more to say. I know that this is a really short video, but I'm not going to fill in any gaps. I'm just telling you in a raw way what it is that He's telling me. Now go discern with God whether what I'm saying is true and how you need to respond. I'm adding this in here because I just realized this. I didn't realize this at the beginning of the video. I was already feeling Him press something on my spirit, and I was asking Him, how do you want me to prepare your people? What do you want me to share with them? Is there something that you want me to share in order for them to prepare? And I was actually thinking about something totally different. And then He called me in. He started pressing on me that I needed to isolate myself in Him. And that's when He started building this message. I was not even thinking about that. But this is how he responded to my question. So this is definitely an important message of preparation. Go prepare yourself in him. Make sure you stay close to him. Don't be listening to people who tell you what to do. You got to discern even what I say. What I say, you need to go back to him and say, okay, is this true? Is this a person I should be listening to? Please go do that.